Minecrafters, it's Kimise, and it's time for KimiseCraft. Woo! Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic today. I'm going to get to a mode where I can see where I'm going. Woo! There we go. Well, yesterday the other day we had a frustrating episode because it involved villagers. And today, we are not going to have a frustrating episode, so that means we are not going to mess with villagers at all. Well, not so much, but what I plan to do today is we're going to find a way to get way more emeralds to trade. That way, we can go ahead and have a fantastic, trading system, and we'll be able to trade all those guys where we need them to go, whether or not we can go ahead and downgrade their trades. So, here I am. Yes, sirree. Here I am right here right in front of the base. There we go. Well, I really do need to finish those towers and finish that wall. Okay, well, anyways, another project for another day. But what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be working on a raid farm. Now, if you haven't checked out any raid farms, because there's a lot of... what happened there? There's a lot of designs out there for raid farms. Collapsed sand. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the simplest ones. We're going to be using a raid farm design by a guy named Ray. And I will make sure that there are links to his video in the comments. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build this raid farm, and I'm going to walk you through the building steps. So first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and we're going to build this out here in the ocean, and we want to make sure it's kind of far enough away from everything so that we're not going to have any issues. So probably right around where this guy is sitting is where we're going to go ahead and put it. So what I'm going to do real quick is, let's see here, what do I have? Do I have 8 blocks on me? Yeah, I got some sandstone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just mark this spot real quick right here. Okay? Now this is one of those builds that's going to be, in the middle of the air. Whoops. I saw that coming. Very good. Okay. Drowned. Nice. Now, the reason why we're going to do it here is because we want to be able to concentrate exactly where the raids are going to spawn. Now, we should be far enough away from there where that's not going to be a problem. Really, from any land source, the closest one is there. That's all phasing out, so I know that's all safe. So we're going to go ahead and build it from here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and gather myself a specific set of blocks and stuff. We're going to gather all the materials, and what I'm going to do then is I will meet you guys back here shortly. Excuse me. I'll meet you guys back here shortly, and then we're going to walk through the build. It's a pretty simple raid farm. It does take a little bit of work to get it up and going, but it's also a very powerful raid farm. So this is Kimise, guys. As soon as I get some materials, I'll be back here in just a moment. Hey guys, it's Kimise, and I am on the last thing that I need to pick up as far as materials. So what we're going to do is we are going to come over here. We're going to walk right over here to Spider's base, because Spider has exactly what I need. Okay, so let's take a look. Yes. Ideas. Very little bit. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I never made one of these earlier, so we're going to have to use it because I have to make a cake. Now, I don't think I've ever crafted a cake, ever, in Minecraft. So I need an egg, and guess what I don't have? I don't have an egg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy an egg. We're going to see if Spider sees us later, So now we have almost everything I need. We have the wheat, we have the milk, we have the egg, and I already have sugar. So let's go ahead and let's make the last thing. So apparently, yep, I've never crafted a cake. So let's go ahead and craft a cake. I got some... Freaking stubborn. Yeah, now he wants to be a leather worker? Yeah. Jeez. Because of this, right? Yeah, well, I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, you can't do anything nice for these guys in the game. There we go. 2 of those. Let's go and you I'm about to fire. Okay, I'll come back here with happier thoughts later on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and craft a cake. I've never crafted a cake before. There we go. And 1 cake. So let's see here. So to build this raid farm, I'm going to need, let's see here, almost 6 stacks of glass. This is actually only needs to be 48, but we got that. 3 stacks of stone. I'm just using smooth stone because it'll be easy to count, but you can use any type of stone. Oh, yes, okay. Here's one more thing we're going to have to go after here is we've got to go ahead and get a bunch of lava and a couple buckets of water. Let's go ahead and do the water right here, okay? So there, let's just go ahead and put them in this bucket and this one right here. So there we go. 2 buckets of water. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buckets of lava. Where can I find the lava? Or where's the quickest way to find lava? I think I might have a really quick way to find lava right over here. So let's go ahead and grab our lava buckets and let's do this like right next. So how has everybody been doing today? Hopefully everybody's week has been going good. Notice that this video is a little bit earlier. Whoa, we're not going to go that way to get it. Let's see. I think there's an easier path down here. Yeah, I don't want to die trying to get my lava. Well, everything's been going good with me. I mean, I'm sitting here looking for projects to do in isolation, and what I'm trying to do now, and what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get more videos out a week, or should I say more Let's Play. And so what I'm doing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that sucked. Okay, what do I not really need in my inventory at the moment? I don't think I really need this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, is there anything else I can dump out of my inventory that's not really that necessary? Ooh, unfortunately not. So let's go ahead and let's just put a couple things away. Let's put an extra stack of rockets right there in case I need it, and I think that'll work. Okay, and we will get 1 more bucket of lava. There we go. We are good to go. Okay, so I think with the lava, that pretty much sets us up for everything we need to do for this raid farm. So let's go ahead and we're going to rush back. We're going to grab our 2 shulker boxes. And, well, actually, let's go ahead and put this in there with them. Yep. So what has it been like for you guys in isolation? I know with me, it's been a lot of, I get up and answer emails. Because I'm a teacher, so, I'm basically going back and forth with students. By the way, students, if you can't find me another time, catch me on stream and ask me a question on stream. I'll be more than willing to try to answer your science questions there on stream, just in case you need a little bit of help there. Okay, gosh, let's get over here. But anyways, yeah, things have been going very good with me. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I know it's kind of tough not to be able to, leave the house. I'm sure, my kids, they're getting depressed because they can't see their friends. A couple of them have found different ways. Of course, my kids, they've all messed up their sleep schedule, so you never know whether they're awake or asleep. They're awake at all hours, trying to figure things out. My sleep schedule gets messed up periodically, like every couple of days where I stay up too late. But other than that, we're doing okay, just sitting here waiting to ride it all out. Okay, there we go. I guess the only thing else I could add here is, let's see here, where is it? There it is. Is we could use, so we're going to go ahead and set this up with 2 beacons. So let's go ahead and pop 2 beacons there. Okay, now we have a 100% complete. Boop. We'll put those there. No, I don't want ender chests. There we go. We'll just leave them here. Okay, very good. So here we go. So this right here is the complete set of things that we need on this side. And probably a little bit more, like for instance, I have extra glass, I have extra blocks, I have extra torches, probably some extra slabs here. So these aren't exact numbers, but they're super, super close. And then here's the other half of stuff that we're going to need to build this farm. So let's go ahead and grab both these things up, and let's go ahead and head out to our location, which is just out this way. Now, you do want it far enough away from spawnable spaces because it'll help make your farm that much more efficient. So that's why we went ahead and chose, there it is. That's why we went ahead and chose this spot. a little bit out in the ocean. It's a little bit ways away, but it's not that far away. You know what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take these two chests I put down here, and we're just going to put the two shulkers right beside each other. So that is all of the gear that we need. So it's not really that crazy of a farm. It's actually really pretty simple, you know, and we're close enough so I can go ahead and get a villager, because we are going to need at least one villager for this farm to work. And I can get a villager from over there. We can truck them over using some mine carts. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go over the plans again and get started. I'll bring you guys back in once I have some progress made, guys. So this is Kimise. See you in just a few moments. Okay, so how we're going to build this is we're going to build this in chunks, okay? So first off, this particular farm is directionally focused. Now, what I'm going to do is, there's a few ways you can do this. Like, you can build it from sea level up, but we're going to go a little bit higher than sea level, because we're going to need to place the bed where we want it. We're going to get rid of all this wood. But see, what I don't want is I don't want the villager hopping into the water. So we're going to take this up a little bit higher. Now, when I mean directionally challenged, that means you have to have certain things facing certain ways. So for instance, the bed we want facing south. So for instance, to find south, just go ahead and click on your F3, and then you can look all the way around. Like right now I'm facing towards east, now north, now west, so south. And that's kind of cool because south is my base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place the bed, and then there we go. We've got it facing south. Now, what we have to do from here is we're going to go ahead and place an assortment of blocks. So we got to go up 20 blocks from here. Okay, so let's go ahead and place the first one. Okay, and obviously it's going to be difficult, so good times, right? There we go. I've got some extra blocks in my inventory. And we'll tear this one out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So basically, there we go. 20 blocks up. Now, what we want to have here, though, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to place ourselves. Oops, I didn't bring anything with me. Okay. So, good thing I brought ladders. This will make it a little bit easier coming up and down here. So, let me go down. We'll just jump on the bed. Oh, and we're going to hold it. Yeah. Wait, there we go. Okay, so we're going to need for this part. Next part, out there and so we'll need ladder. So we're going to need here, this one here, this part. One drop of some dust. We're going to glass. We're going to need our regular medicine. Okay, very, very, very much sand. And we're going to need our a little bit of our some wall, and also need our that's what's out here right now. And a one brush. Okay, so that's how I go. How is that very good? Well, very good. That's nice. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So we just have to on that. Yes. Let's see what's going on. Let's try this way. Okay, so repeater goes, excuse me, repeater goes there, and we want to go ahead and put it at, I believe, 2 ticks. We can always adjust it later. Okay, then right here is where we need, let's see, we'll just go here like this. There we go. Need a stone block like that. We'll need one, again, facing towards south like that. Let's see here. Won't need this stone block here anymore. So let's go ahead and, ooh, nice, good recovery. Okay, so that goes into there. Then we're going to need our redstone right there, and then we're going to grab our piston. Okay, our piston. And we're going to put it right there. So basically, this is going to take a signal. The repeater here is going to take a signal, and it's going to loop around, and it's going to hit that piston when the time is appropriate. Now, this is where we need one fence post. So we're going to go ahead and take our fence post and put it right in there. Then we're going to take our pressure plate, and we're going to put it right on top of there. So what's going to happen is when you're on the pressure plate, it's going to trigger the piston. Very, very simple. Okay. Now, if we grab our soul sand, okay, we're going to put our soul sand right opposite, right there, okay, and then this is where the glass comes in, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to, well, I guess I'm just going to do it like this. I don't think this will hurt to have a, yeah, it's going to be hard to position like that. So there we go. Nice. And then we'll put the glass around here like this, and then we'll take this piece of glass. I don't really need that one there. And we'll pick that up here in a minute. And then I think the final thing that we're going to need right here is going to be one of our brick walls. So our brick wall goes like that and pops up like that. So basically, kind of how this works is this right here is 20 blocks away from the bed. And guess who's going to be in the bed? A villager. A villager is going to be by the bed. So what happens is to trigger a raid, this is how this system works, is at some point you, the player, are going to be right here and you are going to stop right here, okay? And that's going to see the villager and that's going to trigger the raid. What's going to happen though is this right here is going to end up pushing you into here, and the soul sand is going to trigger a water elevator to take you back upstairs, which will put you in the spawning area for the raiders to spawn. So that is part one. Okay, so welcome back, guys. Notice I've taken the time to add some scaffolding. This will make life a little bit easier. So let me kind of show you exactly where we're at right now. Okay, so boom. Okay. Ooh, did I forget something here? Oh, no big deal. Okay, so take a look at what's going on here. Now I've already extended the glass up another 90 blocks. So what we're going to do is going to make sure we have a glass on this side as well. So remember I said that this is going to be a chamber that's going to shoot you up. That's exactly what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a quick chamber that's going to shoot you up here when it's your turn. I mean, as it rotates. Let's get enough glass. What do I mean by that? Well, 90 blocks. This is a tall one, isn't it? Okay. Well, anyways, the reason why we're going 90 blocks plus 100 plus another 20, that gets you out of the range of the village, which is going to be the villager down there. Okay. Now, that's pretty important because what you don't want to happen is you don't want anything trying to spawn down there by the village, which is our one villager, you know. So basically we want to get out of... Ooh, do I have enough health? Okay, There we go. See all the bubbles now? Yeah, I have particle effects on low, so we're not seeing a whole lot of bubbles going on. But if we were to get into that right now, it would shoot us straight up. So very cool. I can't wait to see the way the rest of this turns out. Okay, guys, so let me go ahead and grab the resources for the next part of this. So we are back up here, so let's go ahead and get this working out here. So basically, we're going to go ahead and throw up a couple of glass blocks right here, okay? And what we want to make sure is we're going to go ahead and now grab a couple of sticky pistons, okay? So let's see here. Easiest way to do this would be to... Let's go ahead and grab some of our blocks right here. And what we'll do is we'll go out like this. Oh, yeah, probably not. There we go, up like that. Okay, and then we'll come out like this. We'll come up like this. Okay, and then what we'll do is we will go ahead and break this. There we go. Let's go ahead and put our sticky pistons facing this way. No, not like that. Here, it might be easier to do it like this. There we go. Yep. Sorry, doing this in survival is a little bit different than doing it in creative. Okay, boom, boom, like that. There we go. And then let's go ahead and get rid of this right here. Now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and take a repeater, put it right here, and we want it at 0 right there. And then what we'll do is we will take a block. Nope. We'll put one down there first. We'll put one up here. And then what we'll do is we'll put one down there anyways, so it'll just make it a little bit easier. And what we're going to want here is a repeater that's at 4. Okay. Then what we'll do is we are going to want a, let's see here, a block right here. No, right there. There we go. And we'll want one right here, and we'll want one right there. So what we'll want to go ahead and do is we're going to put a piece of redstone dust here, okay? And oops, I forgot some observers. Let's go grab some observers. I stuck the landing. Very good. Okay, now what we need to do here, okay, is over in this direction. What we want to go ahead and do is we want to go ahead and take one of our sticky pistons, okay, because we're going to have one coming back this direction. So let's go ahead and put it that way. And we want an observer. Oops, that's the wrong way. Let me go ahead and retrieve that. Okay, so let's see here. We want, what's the easiest way to do this? I think the easiest way to do this is to put a block in the center. Okay, and so we want an observer. Let's take one of our observers again. This one facing this way. Okay, and this one facing this way. No, not that way. Like this, okay? And so let's get rid of the block here, boom. Okay, so what is this going to do? Well, this piston is eventually going to push that way, and it's going to create a block. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is we want to make sure this is spawn-proof, so let's go ahead, and that's why we got the slabs here right now, is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that everything's spawn-proof. Okay, guys, so now why did we make all this? What is the purpose of all this? Let's go through it really quick with you. So first off, let's go ahead and grab a trapdoor. We got a trapdoor right here. We want the trapdoor to be right here. Okay, so it's on level with these two blocks right here. Does that make sense to everybody? So there's our trapdoor. Now, what we want to do is let's go ahead and put a fence there. Let's go ahead and put a block there, and then we're going to need the second of our pressure plates, which goes right there. Boom. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is at some point the player is going to stand here. And I'm sorry, the player is going to be sitting here, okay, and this is going to push him off over in this direction, which will get him over there on top of the trap door. Okay, alrighty. Now, at some point, the trapdoor is going to go ahead and open, and then when the trapdoor opens, you're going to fall. Okay, so when you fall, let's go ahead and add that in here. Okay, we don't want you to die, right? Okay, this is close. Let's come up here. Okay, so when you fall, what you're going to do is you're going to fall like down right about here. So let's go ahead and grab our slabs. Okay, and so what do we want to do here is we want to create, here, let's go ahead and just scaffold up a few more. Okay, we want to create a block for you to fall on. Okay, so boom, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take our water and we are going to waterlog this slab. Very nice. And I believe now when you fall down, boom, you'll pop in like this. Okay, and then what you'll do is you'll eventually, oops, okay, lost a repeater there. So let's go ahead and make sure we have the repeater here. Where's my repeater? There we go. Right? And see what that's going to do, see how it works? It's going to shoot you straight up. And then what this will do is you'll be facing, I forget which direction you'll be facing, but you'll be up here, and then eventually you'll get moved over here, and you're going to trigger this. The clock's going to push you off, and then this is going to trigger the trap door so that you will go straight down. something like that, okay? Alrighty, so that is the reason behind the clock there, is when you click that, that's going to set the clock going, so it's eventually going to trigger the push off.